What's up, everybody? It's Ryan from the Family of Gamers. I'm here to bring you episode 3 of Ryan's Roundup. Guys, really happy to bring you this series. I like keeping you in the loop with what we're doing and personally what I'm doing, and it's just been good. I really enjoy just, giving out some content and just kind of sharing the everyday goings of the Family of Gamers. So, basically, over the last few months, Andrew has been really pushing board games on me. I've come into the hobby and the community as a miniature gamer, originally playing 40K, then Dead Zone, Armada. Now we're even getting into Baron's War and Ravage Star, and I love it all. But Andrew has always been a board game guy. He's been really hammering it home with the games, and that's really what this roundup's going to be about. What we've been playing and just my experiences and how I'm just enjoying it so much. I'm sure if you guys are watching the videos, I'm always talking about Mansions of Madness. It's a Lovecraft-based game. Basically, it's like a mystery game with like mythos and Cthulhu-esque creatures, and you basically just have to traverse the companion app that is the map and the actual physical map with your teammates, and kind of just either solve the mystery or escape Innsmouth, jokingly, obviously. That was just one mission, if you guys caught that. But really, I've just love the game. Every time I hang out, I'm like, can we play Mansions? It does take a little bit, but I'm kind of getting into the lore. Coach actually gave me a Lovecraft book that just has like a collection of his stories that I'm getting into. So I actually read the story behind the Innsmouth mission, and I am just basically head over heels for this. And kind of in that same breath, Andrew basically taught me how to play Unfathomable, which is kind of like a Mansions adjacent game. Just imagine Cthulhu, but on a ship. And essentially, like, when you're playing Mansions, like, someone can go insane, but with Unfathomable, that, like, someone is generally at some point guaranteed, or more than likely or not, to go insane and work with the hidden one, or the deep ones, so to speak, to sabotage the mission. It is honestly just so much fun. I'm completely bought into, the Lovecraft, Cthulhu-esque, like, universe. It's so awesome. The games are so well made. They're so well made. I can't speak highly enough of Mansions of Madness, and it's just, like, the mechanics of it and the use of the app as an actual, like, tool. It's so well done, and, we like to do that video and show you guys for the game nights, and we just want you to see it. And honestly, we want more people to play it because, hey, like, if you're not playing this and you like board games, or you like mystery, or you like Lovecraft, you're definitely missing out. So a lot of Mansions we've been playing, and guys, again, I can't stress enough that, like, if you don't have it, I think it's worth picking up, especially if you have people to play with. It's so much fun. It's such a big rabbit hole that I've just, like, invested my time reading the lore behind everything, and just chomping at the bit, and asking to play the game any chance I get. Like, I think the running joke on the channel is that I have dreams of Mansions of Madness, and it couldn't be more true, honestly. It's just such a fun game. So another game we've been playing a lot is Settlers of Catan. It is Andrew's favorite game by far. At least I think it's his favorite board game. I mean, he acts like it. It is just awesome. Growing up, I've seen Catan. Anytime you go to, like, a store or a board game section, Catan is on the shelf. And honestly, shame on me for not being more curious, because I haven't played it. I didn't play it growing up, and I only got into it relatively recently, and it is so fun. It's just such a simple concept where there's a map, there's resources on a map, and you get to build settlements around resources and connecting roads to, build up your economy, build your cities and roads, and earn victory points that eventually lead to a total victory. And the way it's set up, so simple, but just a great, almost like a beer and pretzels game, but also, like, there's a competitive edge. Anytime we play with Coach, or if we, invite more people to play, it's always we're playing to win and very competitive. And I think the great thing about Catan, and we've been exploring this a lot, and you might see it here and there in the game night videos, is we've been hitting the expansions. So there's the core set of rules for Catan, and then each expansion generally adds something new. For me, that keeps the game so fresh, and, I'm never getting bored with it. So anytime that we're playing, it's like, hey, do you want to do this expansion? Hey, do you want to do this expansion? Like, we played Hawaii the other night. Awesome. It's basically Catan spread out in the Hawaiian Islands. There's a fishing element. There's seafarers, again, with building ships. There's cities and knights, which, as the name suggests, it's building cities and knights. I actually bought him for his birthday. It's kind of hard to get. It's out of print. Is the Rise of the Incas, which has to do with like building up the tribes that preceded the Incan Empire. You're not actually playing as the Incas, but there's just so much, and there's more that I can list. Like, I would suggest definitely after this video, if you're interested in Catan or want to get into it, one, buy the original because classic. How can you beat that? But also the Catan Buyer's Guide 2024. Definitely go check that out. We've just been enjoying it so much, and it's such a good bridge to bring new people kind of into the gaming universe. Like, I think if like you meet someone or if you have a friend over who's not really into gaming, very, very palatable for them to play Catan. It's so easy. It's so much fun. And I think that could lead to more interest in other things. Like, I wouldn't have someone jump into like a 2,000 point 40K game, right off the bat. But yeah, I just think that's the great thing about Catan. I've had so much fun playing it, and I couldn't recommend it more. But yeah, it's just been a big part of our like game night experience and our board game board game exploration on the channel. And the final game we've been playing, and it's really become a staple for our game night videos and for just any kind of board game adventure that we're doing in the bunker, is Unmatched Adventures. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Andrew really pushes the Unmatched content on the channel, and he really loves it, and it's great that you guys show it the love it deserves. Unmatched is a skirmish board game where it takes various characters, both mythical, cryptid, fairy tale characters, and pits them up against each other in kind of like a skirmish battle, a 1v1, a 2v2, a 1v1v1, or co-op missions. It answers the questions of what would the outcome of a battle be between Dracula and Bruce Lee? Now, no one's ever really thought of that, but in this game, like, the possibilities are really endless. There are so many characters from, as I mentioned, Dracula, Bruce Lee, Achilles, Robin Hood, Skunk Ape, Little Red Riding Hood, William Shakespeare, and the great thing is that each of these characters, obviously, it's a fighting game. They can fight against each other, but they're given decks, which is the basic mechanic of this game. It's they're preset decks, and drawing from the decks into your hand gives you abilities to play. All of those decks have some kind of creative tie into the characters. And I don't really want to go into it too much, but with Shakespeare, he has something called iambic pentameter, which is basically you're gathering cards, and as you play and as you progress, certain syllables adding up in your deck, or at least the cards you've played, add up to something, and then there's a special effect from that. And obviously, just with Shakespeare, it just worked perfectly. Obviously given his background and historical prominence and what he's known for. So it is really a game where the possibilities are endless. It's a game where it's fun, it's competitive, it has a sort of just kind of a fairy tale aspect to it. It just ties everything together and kind of answers the questions that, who would win in this fight, like we did at Bloody Mary versus Ghost Rider, just with the kind of the hell theme there, and it was just, you don't really think of that until you play a game like this, and it's so much fun to test out and try out. And obviously there's a level to be competitive, but I think where I lean is hey, I want to try a new character this week, because there's just so many. I just played Robin Hood, and Robin Hood was awesome. We had a good battle report with Dracula, and, just interesting that the different rules, and you'd think with a game like this that there's a core mechanic. The core mechanic, generally speaking, is unchanged across all the characters, but each character brings a little something different that keeps the game fresh and fun, that you open up a box and you pick a random character and you're going to get something new. And that's just so, the novelty of that for me is so much fun. And the game has a great co-op version where you get to play as a team and take down the Mothman. There's one with the Martian, and you take down his minions. Just a lot of fun. Again, kind of like a beer and pretzels game. Really easy to pick up. The rules are really simple. And yeah, we just have a lot of fun playing it, and that's why we'd like to put that content out on the channel, because I think it not only works for our game nights, but if we could do a battle report and show us that we're having fun, and get you guys interested in a new game, like, that makes us happy, because we really want to share that content with you guys. And that concludes this episode of Ryan's Roundup. Again, very board game heavy, but really that's what we've been doing a lot of, and I'm just having so much fun with it. I can't believe I've been missing out on this in the past, but yeah, we're happy to do it. We want to do more game night videos. We're just really like, those are just, for us, it's just like, we're just having so much fun. We want to show you guys that we're having fun. And this isn't work for us. Like, we want to do this because we're having fun. We view you guys as like, it's a part of our community, and we just kind of want to share that with you. And we love the feedback, because, it lets us know that, like, hey, like, people are watching, people are enjoying it, and, we want to do more of that for you guys. So if you do like this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment below, obviously let us know. There should be 2 videos on your screen, give them a check out. I know I mentioned the Catan 2024 buyer's guide. If you're interested in Catan, if you haven't played it, you certainly heard a lot about it on this video. Go check that out. Maybe it's a good way to get into the game. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.